Welcome to English Story. Hello everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Are you learning English and want to improve your listening and speaking skills? Then you're in the right place. In today's video, you're going to listen to a simple and interesting story in English. Don't worry if you don't understand every word. Just listen carefully, relax, and try to understand the story from the context. You can listen again and again to improve your English step by step. So, put on your headphones, get comfortable, and let's learn English together. Are you ready? Let's begin.
The girl who believed in herself. Once upon a time, there was a young girl named Emma. Emma was 20 years old. She lived with her mother in a small, quiet town. Emma was a kind and hardworking girl, but she had one problem. She did not believe in herself. Every morning, Emma woke up at 7 o'clock. She opened her window and looked at the sky. "Another day," she said quietly. Then she went to the kitchen and had breakfast with her mother. "Good morning, Emma," her mother said. "Good morning, Mom. Did you sleep well?" "Yes, I did." Her mother smiled. "You look tired." "I am thinking about my future," Emma said. "What are you thinking about?" "I don't know what I want to do with my life." Her mother looked at her and said, "You don't need to know everything today, just take one small step." Emma smiled, but she was not convinced. She had many dreams. She wanted to travel. She wanted to learn English. She wanted to find a good job. She wanted to help her family. But every time she tried to do something new, she became afraid. She always thought, "What if I fail? What if people laugh at me? What if I'm not good enough?" One Monday morning, Emma decided to change. She stood in front of the mirror. She looked at herself and said, "I am going to try." She repeated it again. "I am going to try." Then she opened her notebook. On the first page, she wrote, "My goals: number 1, learn English. Number 2, find a job. Number 3, save money. Number 4, travel to another country. Number 5, become a stronger person." Emma looked at the list. It was a long list. She felt a little scared, but this time she did not close the notebook. She said, "I will start with English." That evening, Emma watched an English video. At first, she understood almost nothing. The people spoke too quickly. Emma stopped the video. "I can't do this," she said. She wanted to give up, but then she remembered her mother's words. Just take one small step. So Emma watched the video again. This time she wrote down 5 new words: dream, work, learn, believe, future. She repeated each word slowly. Dream, work, learn, believe, future. She practiced for 30 minutes. The next day, she practiced again. And the next day, she practiced again. After 1 week, Emma knew many new words. After 1 month, she could understand simple conversations. She was still making mistakes, but she was improving. One day, Emma went to a small coffee shop in her town. A young tourist was sitting alone at a table. The tourist looked confused. She looked at a map and then looked around the coffee shop. Emma noticed her. She wanted to help, but then she became nervous. What if my English is bad? What if she doesn't understand me? Emma almost walked away, but then she remembered her notebook. She remembered her goal: learn English, believe in yourself. Emma took a deep breath. She walked toward the woman. "Excuse me," Emma said. The woman looked up. "Yes? Can I help you?" The woman smiled. "Yes, please. I am looking for the train station." Emma understood her. She smiled. "The train station is not far from here." "Oh, really?" "Yes, go straight, then turn left." The woman looked at Emma and smiled. "Thank you so much." "You're welcome." Emma walked back to her table. Her heart was beating fast. She was excited. She had just spoken English with a stranger. It was not perfect, but she did it. That evening, Emma opened her notebook. She wrote, "Today I spoke English with a stranger." Then she added, "I was afraid, but I did it anyway." Emma looked at those words for a long time. For the first time, she understood something important. Being brave does not mean you are not afraid. Being brave means you are afraid, but you still try. From that day, Emma became more confident. She started talking to more people. She listened to English every morning. She learned 5 new words every day. She read simple English stories. She watched English videos. And every night she wrote 3 sentences about her day. Sometimes she made mistakes. Sometimes she felt tired. Sometimes she wanted to stop. But she never stopped for long. 1 year later, Emma was a different person. Her English was much better. She found a job at a small hotel. Every day she met people from different countries. She used English at work. One morning, a manager came to her. "Emma, I have good news for you." "What is it?" Emma asked. "We have a new position available. We think you are ready for it." Emma could not believe it. "Really?" "Yes, you work hard, you learn quickly, and you always help people." Emma smiled. "Thank you." That evening, she went home and told her mother. "Mom, I got a new position at work." Her mother hugged her. "I knew you could do it." Emma laughed. "No, Mom, I didn't know I could do it." Her mother looked at her. "That's why you needed to try." Emma thought about her old self, the girl who was afraid to speak, the girl who thought she was not good enough, the girl who always asked, "What if I fail?" Now Emma asked a different question. "What if I succeed?" That question changed her life. A few months later, Emma finally achieved another dream. She bought a plane ticket. She was going to travel to another country. She sat at the airport with her small suitcase. She looked at the plane through the window. She smiled. 1 year ago, she was afraid to speak English with one stranger. Now she was going to travel alone. Emma opened her notebook one more time. On the first page, she saw her old goals. Learn English, find a job, save money, travel to another country, become a stronger person. She looked at the list. She had achieved almost everything. Then she turned to a new page. She wrote, "New goal, believe in myself every day." Emma closed the notebook. She stood up. The plane was ready. She took her suitcase and walked toward the gate. She was still nervous. She was still afraid. But she was happy. Because now she knew something. You don't have to be perfect to start. You don't have to know everything. You don't have to be fearless. You only need to take one small step, then another and another. One day you will look back and realize how far you have come. Emma smiled and said, "I am ready." And she walked onto the plane. Her new journey had just begun. The end.